Hi, welcome to the quick overview of investment analysis for summer 2022. Please listen to this entire video because there is a lot of useful facts and information that will make your life a lot easier while finishing this course. Two things I want to say right away at the top of the video is when you sign up for the homework manager, do not sign up for the temporary access account. Many students have had problems with this in the past. Your work will not be carried over to when you create a permanent account, and I will not be able to see you in the homework manager if you get a temporary account. So if you do any work in there, I won't be able to see that you're contributing to the class and completing the assignments or taking the exam. So don't sign up for the temporary account, number one. And number two, which I want to say in the beginning of the video, is that I'm very strict about no late assignments. So all the assignments will be up and ready to take day one of the course. With the only exception is the exams. So all the homework assignments will be ready for you to work on. So if you have frequent issues with your internet, with work, make sure you do your homework a day or two early so that way if anything comes up last minute, you won't be caught off guard because I won't be accepting any late assignments for this summer class. Just want to say that up front. Now, with the getting started, first announcement, what I'm suggesting is watch this video to the end, read over the announcements, we'll go over them together in a second, and then sign up for the homework manager. And this is the course code for the homework manager. Read over the syllabus, and then you can start the work for the chapter by reading chapter 1 and watching the chapter 1 video, which I attached down here. So let's just continue with announcements. The second announcement is about the homework manager. So if you click this link here, or if you click the link that says My Finance Lab here, it'll bring you over to the registration for the course and automatically have the course ID logged in, so there'll be no confusion. So you just click here to continue to register. And then you just follow the instructions. What's nice about the homework manager is it comes with a e-textbook. So you buy the homework manager, you have an e-textbook that comes loaded into the homework manager, and then once you pay for it, you can sign in later. And like I had said at the top of the video, do not sign up for the temporary access account. This is the free temporary account. It's very difficult to convert any work you do in a temporary account into the permanent account. Oftentimes students lose their work and have to redo it. Okay, I talked about the late assignments. Now here I have a list of all the assignments that are due in the course and the due dates. So for My Finance Lab, we have 11 homework assignments, one for each chapter. Then we have 3 exams that I give you a couple of days between the start and the end of the exam in case you have a work issue or you're traveling. So I have the exam open for 3 days usually, and these are the chapters that will be covered on the exams. Okay, now there's also, as far as the Blackboard assignments, there's also some assignments on Blackboard, and there'll be 11 spreadsheet assignments on Blackboard, and these are the due dates here. Just reiterating the exam schedule, the opening and closing of the exam, and there are 3 exams, one at the end of every 2 weeks of the course. Here is the class overview, which gives you a look at the chapters covered each week. So basically, weeks 1 through 5, we're covering 2 chapters a week, and then week 6, we're only covering 1 chapter. Okay, so those are the announcements for the course. Let's look at the syllabus. So when you have a chance, you want to read over the syllabus, and it'll give you information about the course, a little bit more about the learning objectives, the expectations, the methodology I use, the learning goals and learning objectives, as well as what's important to you, the grading. So the grading comes into, each test is 100 points. The Excel spreadsheet homework is 90 points, and the My Finance Lab homework is 110 points, for a total of 500 points. Okay, so there's no makeup exams for each of the 3 exams in the class, and there's no late assignments accepted. And if you take the 500 points possible that you can earn, divide by 5, you can convert to your letter grade using this scale. And again, I just reiterate the course schedule in here, and that's the syllabus. So read over that when you have time. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to do the My Finance Lab last, but if we have the PowerPoints for the class that are going to match up to my course lecture. So here are the class chapter videos. So if you click on here, it'll open up the YouTube channel that will have the videos for all the chapters. Most chapters have a part 1 and part 2 plus an Excel video. So the third video for most chapters is going to be a step-by-step guide on how to complete the Excel assignments. Okay, so going to the Excel homework, when you click on Excel homework, you'll have the 11 homeworks in here. All of them are 8 points except for chapter 11 homework, which is 10 points. So how do you complete the homework? Well, first, you're going to download you can click on the link to download the Excel file. So when you have the Excel file, you'll see that there's multiple worksheets at the bottom, and you need to complete both worksheets. Now, the instructions for completing this file are going to be on the YouTube playlist channel. So when you go to class chapter videos, you click on here, and then we're going to have the lectures for each video, for each chapter, and then the third lecture is usually the Excel calculation. So you click in here, and this will give you a step-by-step of how to complete the problem, including all the formulas, so you can use Excel to finish and complete the spreadsheet for each of the equations and problems. Now, this is also backed up in the textbook, goes over how to solve these problems, and the homework manager will do similar problems. So, but you're going to need to watch the Excel video to learn how to complete each of the chapters. And then once you complete, you just click on the link here, and then you save your Excel file once it's complete, and then you click Browse Local Files, and then you attach the file, and once the file is attached, you simply will click Submit, and then your homework will be sent to me for grading. Okay, so that says how easy it is to complete the Excel homeworks. Now, you also have your course tools here where you can check your grade. Although the only grades that will be in the grade book will be the Excel grades. For temporarily, I'm going to put them in the Excel book, and then on Blackboard, the grade book, then I'll export them to My Finance Lab. So to do the rest of the homework and the exams, you need to go to My Finance Lab. So if you click here to register for My Finance Lab, once you're registered, you can sign in. So you sign in with your username and password. Okay, and once you're in the homework manager, you're going to have the Pearson eText. This will be your textbook for the class. And then you're going to have your assignments. So if you click here to see your assignments, and then you'll have all the assignments with all the due dates will be listed in here for the 11 chapter homework assignments. When the exams open up, if you do take a quiz test, the exams will be in here as well, but they won't appear until the time frame of each of the exams. So to complete a homework, what you need to do is you click on any of the homeworks you want to work on. So I have until May 28th to complete Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 homework. So you click on the homework, and it's going to give you the question list. So you click on the question, and it's going to open up the question in the box like this. And then it's going to give you a question about what we're doing here is the investor buys 250 shares of stock, putting up 46% margin. So this is the margin question. So what is the value of the position? So it's looking for the total value of the position. And this, again, how to complete this is explained. You have to read the chapter first. If you don't read the chapter, it's going to be hard to understand how to complete the problem. So then you can check your answer, and you see I got that answer good, correct, and then you go to the next problem. Now, if you get this answer wrong, it tells you you have it wrong and gives you an example of the formula. So before you get another chance to complete it, you may want to look for extra help. So you could do View an Example. So you click on View an Example, and this is going to give you an example of how to complete the problem. It's going to give you the mathematical steps and the example equation with the solution of an identical problem with just different numbers in the problem. So that's the best way of learning how to complete the problem. So again, I got it wrong again. And then you get a final check. So when it says final check, if you don't get it right here, it's incorrect, then you got to move on to the next question. So you have these two options, Help Me Solve, which is a step-by-step practice on a similar question where you're going to try and answer it here. This doesn't count, so it's just a practice to try to solve the question. And then you get a definite, here on the view and example, gives you a walkthrough of the example and how to complete it. So again, the best thing to do to complete these homework problems is to read the textbook, watch my videos, and then start the homework and use these view and examples to help me solve it, each of the questions. Now I'm going to leave this homework. So when you're in the main menu, after homework has been completed, you do have the option at the very end, once the homework is 100% finished and you get your grade, is you can restart the homework and try again. When you restart the homework, all your previous answers are erased and you restart from the beginning. Once the homework is completed, and if you want to use the homework to study for the exam, you can click on results here, and results will list all the homeworks you've completed, and you can click back into them and review your homework and the homework problems, which is important because they oftentimes pick these problems and put on the exam. So remember, assignments will be in here for all your homework assignments, and then you will have your exams here as well on the due dates of the exam. So they're going to be, you look for Blackboard to see when those due dates are. So let me just go back to Blackboard. So the homework, the exam due dates will be under announcements. So you scroll down here, and this you'll know, here are the My Finance Lab homework dates, the exam dates, there's 3 exams, 3 tests, and the Blackboard homework assignments. Here's the exam schedule again, listed separately. So that's all you need to know to work on the class. I hope you found this video helpful, and good luck this semester. Talk to you soon.